So thank you all for jumping on our new advocate call for this month. So we obviously just had an amazing advocate incentive for everyone to jump in. It's never going to get cheaper, probably for another year. So it's a perfect time to jump in. And I just want to welcome you all to this amazing movement. I am coming from another opportunity. So I love to share the fact that I share this all the time, and I don't know when I'm going to stop sharing it, but I can't tell you just the impact that this has already had on myself and our team. I can't even tell you just the opportunity that's at hand with this. So I hope you're super excited. We welcome you with open arms, and we're so pumped just to have you join us and join this movement, because like I described on my Instagram stories today, like this is like going to rocket like launch. It already is. And the fact that you're going to be a part, or you are a part of something that's literally going to explode and is in the process of exploding, is huge. So I hope you're pumped. I hope you're excited. First of all, I just want to tell you that I want you to open your mind and open your heart to really thinking about what this could do for your family, what this could actually do for your future family, your life, all the things. It's so important. We talk about vision a lot, but it's so important. You have to have this vision, and you don't have to know all the things. So first of all, I want to tell you that I'm still learning. I've only been doing this a couple months. Like sometimes my girls will ask me something and I'm like, don't know, but I'll try to find out, so I don't want anyone to ever think that they come into this and they don't have social media experience. They don't have a big network. They don't know what they're doing. They don't even feel like. I had a girl the other day that was like, I'm not healthy, so how can I promote something and I'm not healthy? And I'm like, but we're all like a work in progress. We're all continuing to figure this out, right? So it's step by step, and I'm not always super healthy either. I make mistakes. There's things that we just all continue to work on. So I want you to have an open mind and be willing to learn. Be willing to learn and know that you don't have to know all the things, and it's okay. And we're all still learning. So, however, I want you to think about your vision and what this could be for your family. And I want you to set goals, because a goal that isn't set is just a dream, right? And if we don't take action, it's just this lingering thing that we wish we could achieve, right? And we all have things we wish we could do, but what is actually going to make those things happen? It's taking action and going for something that seems scary, because I promise that everything that you do outside your comfort zone is going to help you grow and help you really make an impact on people and on women who have low confidence, who don't think that they can make a difference financially for their family, who don't feel like, whatever the case is, right? So you can make such a huge impact. So don't discount yourself on feeling like you don't know anything, because you know more than you think you do, and we're all going to learn together. So first of all, if you have notes or you want to take notes, some of this stuff you're going to know probably, but I just want to run through it. So you want to make sure that you text the word crunchy. You got an email. So you got a welcome email that tells you step by step of what you need to do. The cool thing about this, you guys, is they give you all the resources, all the tools to succeed. So you're never alone. You're never just like, hey, you signed up as an advocate, now you get to do all these things, and you are swimming in the ocean by yourself. No, we actually have a roadmap that's going to help you to succeed. So with the welcome email that you got, the first thing you need to do is to text the word crunchy to 33128. If you have not done that, you need to text the word crunchy to 33128. That's going to give you the updates for the company when they go live in the FAC group. So the Facebook Advocate Community Group is the FAC group that we refer to a lot. That's corporate's group. That's the group that has every person that's involved with Crunchy. Every advocate is in that Facebook group. Don't get overwhelmed by the groups. Just focus on that group specifically, and our team page and maybe our group thread, and maybe you and your upline have a group thread. That's perfect. I think that's awesome that you stay in touch and work closely with your upline, because they're going to help you succeed. They want nothing more than to see you succeed. So the next thing is Crunchy University. So Crunchy U is the basically roadmap to success. So you're given all these videos and all these modules to help you to understand how to get started, how to dig in, because getting started sometimes is half the battle and digging in is the other half of the battle, and taking action. So they're going to help you, which is really cool. So I really recommend that you make it a priority, because a lot of times people sign up and the excitement's there, right? You're pumped, you're excited, you want to do this, but then stuff gets in the way, time passes, and maybe a week or two goes by and you don't feel like you got started, and now some of the fire's gone, right? So I encourage you to jump on the horse and do the training now. That doesn't mean you have to do it all. That doesn't mean it's a race. It just means to get started. So Crunchy University is so important. If you need help finding that, let us know, but it's super easy to find via the email that they send you. They make this super simple. I also want to encourage you to check out videos in the FAC group, because there's tons of units, tons of resources, tons of videos of women training you on different things like recruiting, like starting, doing your own party, you know, setting up your event, different things that are just, it's just going to help you. So I can't stress enough the fact that you just need to use your resources, utilize them, and they're at your fingertips. They're there for a reason to help you. So, so go for it. So at this point, I want you to, kind of think about getting ready to lay the groundwork for your business. You're a business owner. And it's important that you look at yourself as a true business owner, because if you just, I remember when I started in network marketing over 6 years ago, I felt weird about like I felt weird about what it was that I'm doing, because people don't view sometimes network marketing as a serious business. And that's okay. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter what they think. And it's taken me a long time to realize that. But I want you to tell you that it is a really serious business. It can be a substantial, life-changing business if you make it one. So when as you're like leaning into this and into this new jump and this new chapter in your life, I hope that you're like taking charge like a boss would. I hope that you're thinking, okay, I'm like my own CEO. Like, this is awesome. Like, I can do whatever I want. I can work this business around anything that comes my way. Life's going to come your way. Stuff's going to happen. The plans that you made maybe for your business sometimes isn't going to work out, and that's okay. The beauty of this is that you can work it around anything that comes your way. And there's going to be days you can work it a lot, and there's going to be days that you don't get to work it as much as you plan to. Trust the process and keep going, because I promise you that it's worth every ounce of effort that you're willing to put in. Okay, so as you lay the groundwork, I want you to think about, I first of all want you to create your list. List of people that you could reach out to. So at the beginning, and I know this might feel weird to some of you, it feels weird sometimes to reach out to people, but it really shouldn't, because your warm market are people that you know, people that already like, know, and trust you, okay? So I want you to make a list of people that want to help you, because here's the thing. People want to help you. People want to help see you succeed. So don't be scared to ask the people that are around you. So make your list. And I recommend that you think about a couple people who would be willing to have a party for you. So maybe, and I wasn't like, the last network marketing company that I was in, it was not a party company. I have to let my dog in. It was not a have a party. I did not think that that's what I would ever want to do. But what's really cool is that we know for a fact that it's really cool to see the products, to feel the products, to try the products, right? It's like if you've ever been to a Pampered Chef party, let's just throw that out there. And you're like, I use this analogy, but I think it's real. Like, you go to the party to support your friend, but in your mind, you're like, I'm not buying any of this. Like, I don't need Pampered Chef. Like, I don't want anything. I have enough cooking stuff, whatever. But you get there and they have these things that you've never seen. And she shows it And she's like, you're like, wow, okay, that's really cool. Okay, I need that in my life, right? And you get like excited about something and then you buy it. So the point is that you don't underestimate parties, and you don't have to make them feel icky and weird and whatever. Because number one, if your upline's close to you in distance, they will help you run this party. So you could do an in-home party, or you could do an online party, and your upline's going to help you. So don't freak out. But somebody, I'm sure in your family or a close friend, is willing to do this with you. Here's what's really cool is you are literally speaking. Say you have a friend who decides to have a party. You're literally being able to speak to all of her people. And you might not know those people. You might not know some of them because they're coworkers, they're church friends, they're whoever it is. And you're tapping into their network. Okay. This is called network marketing. And so it's a really cool way for you to get to connect with people. And it's okay if you're like, I don't know very many people. It's fine. Like, you're going to meet people as you do this. So continue to just trust the process. So that's your first thing, is to think about, okay, who would have a party for me? Like, my upline will help me. Okay, who could I, so think about that. And also I want you to think about your community. So you want to set up a community group that is going to encompass whatever it is that you feel like you're about, because you are maybe a mom, you're a wife, maybe you love to travel, maybe you love fashion, whatever. Obviously you are health conscious and you want to be part of a clean beauty movement, and you like makeup and you use it anyways, so why not share it? And so there's all these things that make you, right? And so what could that look like for a group of women? How could you empower them? How could you become this person that's kind of just sharing what they love and know in their community? So I want you to think about that. Your upline will help you set that up as well. I think it's hard sometimes to come up with a name for your group. I'm not super good at it, but I love to just kind of like think of a word that maybe describes you, or a word that you would like to have in your group, and kind of center it around that. So the next thing I want to talk about briefly is, this is super important. So you need to go to your back office, and in doing so, if you just go to crunchy.com and you log in, you will you'll click on, there's a little arrow in the top left, and it says your name with a little arrow. And I want you to click on that, and that's going to take you to your back office. In your back office, there's resources and there's documents. You're going to want to find the document that says Smart Start Incentive. Okay. This is the roadmap to you getting bonuses. And let me just tell you that it's insane the amount of bonuses that you can earn. It's insane. Not just one bonus, but double bonuses. Okay. So again, this is your roadmap to success. This is part of the secret sauce for you to succeed and really maximize the comp plan. The comp plan's amazing. Just so you know, there's personal volume, which is your personal sales. Okay. Anything that you buy, anything that clients buy from you or customers buy from you directly, that's your personal volume. Okay. Your PV is what is going to determine what commission you make. So if you get to 2,000 personal sales in PV, you'll make 25%. Okay, you start out at 20%, and when you get to $2,000 in PV, and again, don't feel overwhelmed. You're going to learn this as you go, as you build, as you get people started on these products, you're going to start to like learn. So you'll hear this over and over again. So once you get to 2,000 PV, that's where you get to 25% commission. When you get to 3,000 PV, that's when you get to 30% commission. And then when you get to 4,000 PV, that's when you get to 35% commission. If you get to $10,000 in sales, that's when you get to 40% commission. So that's how PV works. Your rank is not based on PV. Only your commission is based on PV. Your rank is based on TV, which is your total volume. So in order to get total team volume, that's from your team. Anyone you have underneath you goes towards your TV, and your PV, anything you sell, anything you buy, also goes to your TV. Okay. And if you sign an advocate, that does not go to your PV. It goes to your TV. I know that's confusing, but the reason being is the advocates in the community spoke up and said that they wanted to actually, they'd rather when someone signs an advocate, they would rather the volume go to the TV so it can help them rank advance because they're going to get a bonus that way. So it's actually better for us this way, even though it's confusing. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. I'll check the chat here in just a minute and answer any questions you guys have. So what's really cool about this Smart Start incentive? So Smart Start is basically just, it's not based on rank. It kind of is, but it's separate because you get a rank bonus, but you also get a Smart Start bonus, okay? Depending on where you are with each of those. So it's like a double bonus. But your Smart Start incentive that you're gonna print off, actually you can put your dates in here. So your first thing as a new advocate, the first thing you wanna do is you wanna find one person to buy $150 worth of product. This is how you get to Smart Start level 1. It's not a bonus money-wise. It's not a bonus monetarily. It's actually, you earn crunchy swag, which right now are these stainless steel crunchy straws. They're really cool. So within 10 days of signing up, just the first step is to get one person to buy $150 worth of stuff. Now, there is a way, there are a couple ways to achieve this. You could maybe your mom would want to try a night cream. Maybe your sister would want to try one thing, and maybe you have a friend that wants to try something else, and you do a combined order, but you don't want to do it under your name, okay? You want to put it in a spouse account or put it under your mom's name or something like that, but it can't be a multiple of orders equal 150. It has to be one order that equals 150, okay? So there's ways around this. Some people use their husband's name as a customer because we all know that we want all the products. So it doesn't like hurt to place a $150 order under your husband's name with a different email. You have to use a different email. Otherwise it will pull from your account and it will show the discount. Like you'll end up getting the discount on the products and it will go under you. You don't want that. You have to use a different email. So whether you use your mom or your husband's email it's okay if it's the same credit card. And it's not that you're trying to go around the system by doing this. It's just that it's okay to do this. A lot of people don't receive their kits for like 7 days. So you might be thinking, how in the world can I sell something if I don't even have my kit yet? You know, but it's fine. Trust me. My kit actually got lost in the mail. They had to send me another kit. I didn't have a kit for like 27 days. Okay. And I rank advanced like 3 or 4 times without a kit. So trust me when I say that you can do anything you want to do. And if you love the products and you truly think that they're amazing, and I can tell you that they are, then there's no reason why you can't do that. So again, tell your upline, make sure you know your date, make sure you know the 10 days from starting and signing up so that you can make sure you earn Smart Start level 1. Then you're going to move on to Smart Start level 2, which is to sign an advocate within the first month. Now, let's say you miss Smart Start level 1. It's okay. You still can go for 2 and 3. If you miss 1 and 2, you can still go for 3. It's fine. So don't stress about it. It's just a fun way for you to like be on the roadmap for success. Okay. So there's that. If you have any questions about that, you can let us know. There is a rank advancement sheet as well, which again is just solely based on total volume, which is where your rank's going to actually come from. So, and if you look on the Smart Start, it does have to do with if you sign an advocate, that advocate needs to be a senior advocate. Which, just so you know, if you bought the biggest kit, you're already a senior advocate, because you have enough volume to where you're already a senior advocate, which is really cool. So if you have any questions, we'll be referring to that. Your upline will be helping you, all the things. So the last thing that I kind of want to say, because we've talked a lot about the business, we've talked a lot about, and I know I've probably overwhelmed you with just all the things and the resources. The last thing I want to tell you is that, and I should have opened with some of this, but it's so amazing to be able to offer people products that are legit clean. And part of your education as a new advocate is learning why these products are different from other products. And you're not going to learn it overnight. Trust me. There's all these ingredients. There's things that like just make my head explode as far as being like scientific and like technical, okay, with all the ingredients. But what you need to know is that it's funny because I had this conversation. I have a vegan friend who I look up to her. I think she's amazing. She's a wealth of knowledge. And she, I always refer to her as my vegan friend just because like, I just think she's awesome, and inspiring. And she messaged me saying that she researched Crunchi and she still found heavy metals in some of the pigments. So compared to a product that she's using, which I don't know I know the product she's using, but I've never heard of it. So anyway, so I took that information. I know this isn't true. Like, I'm like, all right, I got you. I understand you've read something. Okay, that's fine. I'd love to know where you read that because I'm really shocked. Like I would love to see the link or whatever you've read. So I messaged my upline and of course she confirmed. You know, what's crazy is and this is something that I didn't know. So European standards are just absolutely insane. European standards are like freaking just astronomical with their testing and quality, which is crazy because the US isn't. The US is lets everything go in their products. It's sad. So, but what's cool, so European standards are, they ban 1,300 ingredients. Okay, the US bans 30. Crunchi is above European standards. Crunchi uses third-party testing to test like into the, I don't even know what million, down to the millionth whatever ratio to make sure that there's like the least amount of heavy metals. And at the end of the day, just for your own knowledge, if you use a product with a pigmentation, it's impossible to completely erase heavy metals from the products. So with that being said, my point that I'm trying to make is that when you have a product that you can offer someone and you wholeheartedly know that it's the cream of the crop, that it's the best product out there that they could use. Not only is it the cleanest product out there that they would ever be able to find, it's the best performing product. So again, with that being said, I just wanted to share that because it's so important for us to know what we have at hand and what we're actually giving people, you know, and what we're actually educating them on and how we're supplying them with super clean products and we're educating them on things that they can do to remove, you know, toxins from their life. So, all right. So make sure you print out your documents, know your rank goals. Like I said, you need to set yourself up for just success. And success comes from just being super excited about what you're doing, looking at the Smart Start, getting to know the ranks, and just paying attention to, okay, like, what am I gonna accomplish? Like, what do I want to do? Because all the energy that you have and excitement that you have for this business is going to transfer to the people you're talking to, right? It's going to transfer to the people that you're sharing this with, because people need, like, you know what's crazy is people don't have a great foundation. Like, they can't find, so many people continue to use their foundation because they don't know, like, they don't have another option. So they're just like, they just continue to use it. And you know what's really fun is when you get someone started on foundation, which is like one of our number one products, and they love it, because I haven't found anyone yet who doesn't love the foundation, who isn't just obsessed with the way that it covers. And so, you know, it's nice to be able to tell someone, I guarantee you're going to love this. Like, I guarantee you're going to see a difference in the change of your skin. And I just try to highlight different things about the products. And again, once you get your kit, don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like, I don't know, I haven't even got to use the stuff. It's fine. You're going to figure it out. You're going to get to use it. It's just that once you start sharing it and you start learning the products, what's cool is the ingredients are on the site. So if you go to the website, just like you did when you purchased, it's cool because they list every ingredient. There's no like natural fragrance, like whatever. They're specific. Like, what are they using? What do they use for fragrance? What are the ingredients? It's all there for people to read. There's nothing hidden, you know, it's just literally an open book. Okay, so I think that that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. Every Wednesday, this is something I left out. Every Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, corporate does a live video that is in the FAC group, the Facebook Advocate Community group. And that is just basically like, and I love Crunchi because they keep their calls super short and sweet. Like, they just get on, They hash it out, they tell you what they want to tell you, and then they get off. Trainings are the same way. They relatively keep them, 20 to 30 minutes, which is really cool. So you get on there and you just listen. Every Wednesday they do celebration. They talk about who hit Smart Start level 1, level 2, level 3, who rank advanced, but then they also share all the new products and any new hype that's going on. Right now, retreat's a big deal because we're getting ready to like do our retreat with Crunchy. So they did a live today, which is just random that they did today. It's normally Wednesday. And I can't think of anything else. Let me look at the chat here. Yeah, and we're actually going to talk, Ashley, on the next call about getting your group more involved. Yes, and it's so fun, honestly. Like, I need to take more time and really just learn about the ingredients. I've recently learned like a few technical ingredients that I feel like I've been able to highlight that are in a lot of products that people use. So I've been kind of sharing that and letting them know, like, hey, like the fennel, I need to look it up. I said it on my video, and I like completely, I completely slaughtered the name of it, but it's actually in the product that I started using before I found Crunchy. And it's an ingredient that they use in a lot of beauty products, but it's actually toxic in infants if ingested, which is insane. Like, it's absolutely so anyways. But does anyone have any questions that I can answer for you guys before I stop the recording?
I actually started doing,
and if you think of them later, it's totally fine. Yeah, go ahead.
I actually started doing on,
Ashley?
I made up my own little
Sorry,
thing.
I can't hear you.
Can you not hear me? Well, I don't know why.
Sorry, I can't hear you still.
Now can you hear me?
Oh, you can hear her? Weird.
Can you hear me now?
Can someone else talk and see if I can hear you?
Oh, I've done something here. Can you hear me?
No,
I can hear
I
me.
can't hear you.
I'm unmuted.
Okay, 1 second. I'm stopping.